Yes, sir. You can start, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Giving an opportunity to for a rapid revision. I'm going to conduct microbiology first part, and my topics are morphology of bacteria, physiology and nutrition of bacteria, sterilization and disinfection, culture media, identification of bacteria, Staphylococci, Streptococci and Pneumococci, Bacillus anthrax, Clostridium, and parasitology. First, we will see this morphology of bacteria. Morphology, the external appearance of a bacteria. Microorganisms are too small. We cannot see by our naked eye. So required microscope to observe them. Okay. So there are four types of microscope: optical, phase contrast, dark ground, and electron microscope. And further new inventions are fluorescent microscope, interference microscope, polarization microscope like this. In exam, they will ask what are the types of microscope. Many students says optical, light, compound microscope. They all are same. So main four are optical or light, then phase contrast, dark ground illumination, and electron microscope. Microorganisms are too small. We are measured in a micron. So there are the various shapes of the bacteria. We can see here the cocci, bacilli, cocobacilli, fusiform, vibrio, and spirillum, and spirochetes. Okay. Now, bacteria are having a lack of contrast. So we have to stain them to observe them. By using staining method or by coloring method, by using applying dye, you can observe the bacteria under the microscope. So there are four types of staining of the microscope, staining of the bacteria. Number one, simple or monochrome staining. Only one stain when used called as a monochrome staining. Then negative staining, the part we have to see not stained but the rest of all get stained. For example, capsule staining. Then third one, impregnation method, and fourth one, differential staining. Okay, so impregnation method means too thin bacteria like spirochetes, they cannot having the great protoplasm, so we cannot easily stain them. So stain can impregnate all over the body and we can observe them. Then fourth one, differential staining. Differential in it differentiate in between two categories. Now, so this differential having the two main types. One is gram stain and second one is Zn stain. Gram stain, after gram staining, the organism observed in a violet color called as a gram positive. After gram staining, when organism observed in pinkish red color called as a gram negative state. See, the difference is gram positive organism having the rigid cell wall and gram negative has a lipopolysaccharide cell wall. What happens? This gram staining useful for the gram nature as well as in an antibiotic administration. Then second, in differential staining is Zn staining is called as a Gill-Nielsen stain. It is also called as acid-fast stain. Why acid-fast stain? Once bacteria get stained, they do not easily destain even with a acid. So that's why known as acid fastness. Okay. There are two types again in acid fastness which differentiate in between acid fast bacilli, and second one is non-acid fast bacilli. So concerning to the morphology of bacteria, bacteria having long hair-like projection for the motility is the organ for locomotion called as flagella. Many students confuse in between pili and flagella. Pili is nothing but the organ for the adhesion. Flagella, only flagellated organism, not all. Flagellated organism having flagella. There are four types of flagella. Number one, monotrichous flagella. Second, lopotrichous flagella. Third one, amphitrichous flagella. And last one, peritrichous flagella. Also, some bacteria, only some, having capacity to form a spore. Don't confuse it between fungal spore and bacterial spore. Here, bacterial spore is nothing but the highly resistant resting stage of the bacteria. Okay. Whenever there is unfavorable condition for the growth, like high temperature, low temperature, alternation pH, spore-latent bacteria turns into the spore form, not performing any activity, multiplication, release of the toxin, but it is a statuation. Whenever they get a favorable condition, they start to grow. Then what are the factors affecting the growth? Temperature, 37 degrees Celsius is the optimum temperature, and some are we stand for the high and low temperature also. Okay, then atmosphere. Atmosphere concerned to the oxygen requirement. Those bacteria who require oxygen for the growth known as aerobic bacteria, and those who require carbon dioxide or in absence of oxygen called as a anaerobic bacteria. And also some bacteria aerobic activity. Facultative means they can tolerate the small percentage of oxygen or carbon dioxide. Okay, then HN concentration. HN concentration means about the pH. The proper pH for the growth of bacteria is nothing about 7.2 to 7.4. But organism like fungi, okay, requires very low pH. That means acidic pH 4.5 to 4.8. Then moisture and dry. Bacteria require moisture for the growth. They take respiration or giving intake of the nutrition from their porous nature of the cell wall. But desiccation or drying can kill the bacteria. Okay, so osmotic pressure. Next one, osmotic means to percentage of NaCl or isotonic solutions. Then radiation can kill the bacteria, and mechanical and sonic vibration can kill the bacteria. Whenever there is a growth, when bacteria start to grow in liquid media, they grow in a four phase called as, these phases are called as a bacterial growth curve. Number one, lag phase. There is no increase in number, but there may be an increase the size of the cell as they get adapted to the environment. Then log phase, bacteria start to divide by division and increase exponentially. Then third, stationary phase, bacterial cell get divided, but due to the release of the accumulation of a toxin, due to the release of the toxic material, autolytic enzyme, and loss of nutrition, there is a stagnity. There is no increase of bacterial cell. Then phase of decline. Phase of decline, due to autolytic enzymes and toxin accumulation and loss of nutrition, bacteria start to die. This is called as a bacterial growth curve in four phases: lag phase, log phase, stationary phase, and phase of decline. Then next topic about for discussion is sterilization and disinfection. Very important. Why sterilization is very important? What is the definition of sterilization? It's a process by which an article, surface, or medium is freed from all living microorganisms. Either they are in vegetative form or in spore form. Okay, vegetative performing activity, spore in statue position. Restriction or removal of organism is known as sterilization. But there is one entity called as a disinfection. The destruction or removal of pathogenic organism from non-living things which are capable for the giving rise to infection. When chemical agent used for a disinfection known as disinfectant to clean the non-living things like wards, hospitals. But there is one term called as antisepsis. What is antisepsis? Prevention of infection. Whenever there is an injury, we apply that chemical called as antiseptic solution for the antisepsis, which prevent the infection on living things. Okay. Then in SAQ, LAQ, they will ask what is sterilization, what are the physical agents or chemical agents. Okay, physical agents. Example, sunlight. Why sunlight? Because it having high wavelength, that is UV rays, which can kill the bacteria. Then drying also kill the bacteria. Dry heat, that is flame or Bunsen flame or direct heating can kill the bacteria. Then very important, moist heat. Moist heat, by using steam or water, we can kill the bacteria. The steam under pressure, example autoclaving, can penetrate directly that steam into the bacterial cell and kill the bacteria by protein coagulation. Then filtration, like SIS filter, we can sterilize the solution. Then radiation like X-ray, gamma ray can kill the bacteria. Ultrasonic vibration also can disrupt the structure of the bacteria. Then chemical agents. Chemical agent, disinfectants. Alcohols, isopropyl alcohol, amyl alcohol can kill the bacteria. Then aldehydes like formaldehyde, which is very useful in hospital management, it can kill the bacteria. Then dyes like crystal violet, most of the times lotion is used to kill the bacteria, that is crystal violet like bacteria. It is called as a supravital stain. Okay, then halogens like chlorine, bromine, iodines can kill the bacteria. Bromide solutions, iodines, we are applying as an antiseptic solution also. Phenols. Phenol is very important nowadays, currently used in hospital and various wards. But previously, at the time of surgery, the surgeons found that there is a lot of chances of post-operative wound infections occurred. So, Lord Lister, Sir Joseph Lister, scientist, used the phenol spray at the time of surgery, and he found that there is a less or very low percentage of post-operative wound infection. That's why Sir Joseph Lister known as a father of antiseptic surgery. Then surfactant as active agent, metallic salt, gases like beta propiolactic gases, we can use as a chemical agent for the destruction of pathogenic organism. So we can also check the efficacy of that disinfectants by using some tests like radial Walker test, also known as the phenol coefficient test, Chick-Martin test, and in-use test. Okay. Then this is the autoclave, steam under pressure, very important. The principle of that autoclave is water boils when vapor pressure equals to that surrounding atmosphere. Okay. Then now we'll turn to the culture media. What is culturing? Culturing means to grow organism artificially into the laboratory to study the property as well as antimicrobial susceptibility testing. So we can take the culture media for the culturing known as culture media. There are two types, liquid medium and solid medium. But there is drawback of liquid medium. Suppose there are two types of organism grown, you can get a diffuse growth, you cannot isolate. For the isolation of that organism, you can use solid medium. Solid medium, by using agar as a solidifying agent for the liquid medium, it turns into the solid medium, that is agar medium, and it can use the discrete colonies or colony like colonies on a on a agar medium. The colony represents the clones from the single cell. Each colony represents clones from the only single cell can go gather billions of bacteria in a colony. When we grow that colony, we can in the colony form we can get the bacteria to identify. So suppose this is the example for the preparation of culture media. We require moisture, that is water, then maintain pH, maintain osmotic pressure, that is adds NaCl percentage. Then source of carbon and nitrogen, like a peptone powder you can use. Then meat textures also use. We require, if you can use special source also. For solidifying, you can use agar powder or agar powder. So this is the example I am taking here. Add some all ingredients into the media, make a composition, then put in an autoclave along with a petri dish, maintain 121 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes, and after autoclaving at 15 pounds per inch square, above 42 degrees Celsius, not below, because it is solidified. So above 42 degrees Celsius, pour on a petri dish near to the Bunsen flame to maintain aseptic condition and allow to cool. This is the example of basal media, that is nutrient agar. But when we add above 42, below 45, blood 5 to 10% shift blood, it turns into the blood agar. But when we add blood and heat for 2 to 3 seconds, the RBCs get ruptured, it turns into chocolate agar. And when we pour, it turns into the chocolate agar like this. So these are divided into the three main types, that is solid on the basis of solidification, solid, liquid, and semi-solid media, on the basis of nutrition, on the basis of oxygen requirement. Okay, after solid media solidification, you can use as a solid media to grow organism isolation of organism. Then these are the main types of the culture media. Number one, simple or basal media. Why basal? By using this media, you can prepare other medias. Then simple, complex medium. It contains special source for the special purpose. Then synthetic or defined medium. Chemical compounds are used, not organic source are used. Enriched medium. When we use highly nutritious compound like blood, heated blood, egg, serum into the medium, it turns as an enriched media. Example, chocolate agar, blood agar. Enrichment media, to get high yield of organism in liquid broth or liquid medium and suppress the growth of other organism. Only specific organism will be grown, called as an enrichment medium. Example, salinate F broth. Then selective medium, selected for special group of bacteria like McConkey agar, used for gram-negative bacteria. Then indicator media, which indicate the activity. Example, McConkey agar again. Why McConkey agar? It gives lactose fermenting colonies on McConkey agar. Then differential media. Again, example is McConkey agar. Why? Because it differentiates between lactose fermenting and non-lactose fermenting colonies. Also, you can use sugar media. By using this fermentation test, various sugars or fermentation test, you can identify the bacteria. Anaerobic media, for example, RCM, Robertson's cooked medium. It contains unsaturated fatty acids which take up the oxygen at the time of growth. and hematine and sulfhydryl compound, which is present in the meat pieces, which catalyze the reaction of anaerobiosis. Then transport medium, it is a non-nutritive medium only to maintain the live condition of bacteria of delicate organism. To transport from the patient to the laboratory, this transport medium is used. Example, Stewart medium. Then composite medium like triple sugar iron agar, also called as Kigler iron agar. It contains 3 types of sugar, and also you can identify H2S production, gas production in the triple sugar iron agar. Then anaerobic condition, when we use a simple medium, enriched medium, that medium for the growth of bacteria, you can directly put into the McIntosh filtrate jar or gas pack jar and maintain the anaerobic condition for the growth of anaerobic bacteria. Then identification of bacteria. Why there is need? Because we have to study the property of the bacteria, and how? By using culturing and many automated tests. When a specimen collect from the patient according to the lesion, we have to culture them. We have to grow artificially into the laboratory. Okay, that is culturing. Then colony will form. Take the colony and identify by using enzymatic and various fermentative tests. Also do antibiotic sensitivity test. After that, we can administrate the patient with the proper sensitive antibiotics. Then, so this is the growth of bacteria. With the help of nichrome world, we can took and pick up into the enrichment medium like a peppermint water here, and it is called as inoculum. By using this inoculum, you can do various enzymatic and fermentative tests and also antibiotic sensitivity test. Okay, fermentative tests like enzymatic tests like catalase test, oxidase test. By using composite media, various fermentative tests you can do. Now this is the IMVIC test. IMVIC, indole, methyl lead, Voges Prosker, and citrate test. This small I is only for pronunciation. This mainly used for Enterobacteriaceae family. This is again the fermentative test. Mostly peppermint water, glucose broth is used. After fermentation, when acid is formed, when we add reagent, observe for the color formation. After that, you can identify the bacteria. For example, indole MR positive, rest of all negative. It will be a E. coli. Then also enzymatic test like urease test, splitting the urea by using released urease enzyme by the bacteria. Also you can do this. Mainly protease organism gives urease test positive. Also you can do H2S production for milk, MBRT, methylene B reduction test, growth in KCN, nitrate reduction test. Also you can do composite medium fermentative test like TSI. Also very important in laboratory is a serology. By taking the patient's serum as an antigen, by using ready-made antibody, you can do agglutination test, various antigen antibody reaction, and vice versa. Also you can do take a patient serum as antibody and take ready-made antigen, observe for the agglutination and various reactions for the confirmation. Also you can do bacteriophage typing. Bacteriophage is nothing but the viruses which infect the bacteria. Then conventional methods are too tedious and chances of contamination are high. That's why Bacti Alert, like automated systems, are now invented. When we insert the specimen into these machines, and also there are some automated inventions. When we use brain heart infusion broth, tryptic soya broth into that machines, specimen come to the directly into that media. It gives prominent growth, and also by using White machines, antimicrobial susceptibility immediately. Okay. Also, you can do MALDI-TOF technology for the accuracy of bacterial and fungal and microbial growth. Also, you can do PCR, polymerase chain reaction. Nowadays, modified PCRs are used like reverse transcriptase RT-PCR. Now, in current scenario, the RT-PCR used for COVID-19. Then nested PCR also can use. Real-time PCR also can use. New technique like gas liquid chromatography, molecular methods, DNA fingerprinting, ELISA test you can do. Also, that inoculum directly introduced into the animal to observe the animal pathogenicity. Also, animal can be used to various ways like intradermal, intramuscular, intraperitoneal, like this. Now we turn to the bacteriology. Okay, into that first Staphylococcus. There are 3 main types, main organ species: Staphylococcus aureus, epidermidis, and citrus. But main is aureus. which is pathogenic one, which gives golden yellow pigmentation after growth on nutrient agar. Okay, Staphylo means a bunch of grapes. Okay, coca in circular strip. The coca in a cluster is known as a Staphylococcus. Okay, this aureus having development for the resistance to the antibiotics. It produces minor to the major infections. Okay, and this Staphylococcus aureus having resistance to survive in a dryness for long period. It is actually non-sporing but having capacity to survive. Thermal dead point is high, 62 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. It can tolerate the percentage of NaCl also. And we know this organism is gram positive, actually non-sporing, but infections. Okay, okay. Into that first Staphylococcus, there are three main